Good afternoon, folks. This is Transit Joe here, and it's 91 degrees and very, very humid. We hit this humid streak now in late September going into August. It's very uncomfortable outside. We're hoping the weather changes soon. Anyways, we had a tragic event happened here in my area, in Black Point Marina. We had a boating accident which killed one person and injured two others. And I was able to pick up the initial call on my radio scanner that I happened to be listening to at the time while I was relaxing at home. And I got in my vehicle and I headed over, and I caught the rescue operation, Miami-Dade fire rescue. Okay, the rescue from the rescue assignment coordinated by Miami-Dade Fire Rescue was very organized, very good. Unfortunately, one person, we got a little rain shower come through.
Capture is completed.
One person was killed, I mentioned earlier. But as a result of that, which has a YouTube channel, a very popular YouTube channel in the area, a lot of people know about him. He filmed it from the marina side. And between both of our coverages, I think we did a pretty good job. But he was kind enough to give me a shout out in his channel. I picked up about 22 new subscribers, which I thank you very much. I don't have many subscribers. It took me over 100. I think we got 106 now. So since we got new subscribers, I wanted to take this ride and introduce myself and what this channel is all about. I've been retired from Miami-Dade Transit since January. I've worked for 39 years there, 10 years as a bus operator, and the rest, the other 29 as a supervisor, street supervisor, and lead street supervisor. I also did some dispatching and scheduling and, whatever it has to do with transit. Hence, nickname Transit Joe. And this channel here is mostly about Miami-Dade County. I mean, I don't have the gift of gab, and sometimes I even stutter a little bit, but what started this channel about a year ago, a year and a half ago, before I retired, I was riding to work and back, and I would tell some stories about my vast experience in transit, and I've been all over the county. I know the whole county, and that's how it started, and then it kind of evolved into my other hobbies, like scanners and emergency information, and you guys go ahead. And the like. And I've been, let me tell you about myself. I'm Cuban American. I've been in this country since I was 7 years old. I come from a blue collar family. Wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Worked all my life. I'm a family man, and I admire my parents a lot. The sacrifice they did for myself and my sisters, and I grew up in East Little Havana till about 1978, late 78. We moved out to the suburbs. Eventually bought our family home 2 years after I started driving buses. Worked a lot of overtime, and I was able to buy a family home along with my dad. And then later on, I moved. I bought my own home down here in Princeton. I've been living in Princeton, which is in southern Miami-Dade. If you don't know where Princeton is at, it's south of Goulds, north of Homestead. And I've been here since '92. I moved here right before Hurricane Andrew, and I was displaced by Hurricane Andrew. It was an awful experience. I have a video on that if you want to check it out. And when I retired, my videos evolved. I said, I'm gonna share my experience, but I've traveled. Like I said, I've been in this country since I was 7 years old. I've never left the country ever since. I don't even have a passport. Yeah, call me boring. But I love this country. I've been to a lot of states. I think it's like 30, I counted one time, 33, 34 states. More than 30. And seen a lot of beautiful areas. The western Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh is one of my favorites. Central and western Pennsylvania, State College, Pittsburgh, Scranton. I love that area. I love the Pacific Northwest. I like the charm of the Midwest. Some of the nicest people I've met them in Ohio. So, but I think my hometown, Miami-Dade, what a beautiful home that is. Miami-Dade is gotten a bad rap. I think this is a beautiful area too. It's very unique. So this channel here, I'm going to different neighborhoods or different areas. So you're just gone for a random drive like we're doing today, and try to educate people about the names of the neighborhoods and their charms and their, you can see the different architecture and history. And that's what I've been dedicating most of the channel to. Like I said, I love Miami-Dade. I think it has a lot of beautiful areas you're not going to see on TV. I go to the Redlands a lot, like I'm in the Redlands now. That's the unique agricultural district. And I try to show you the parts of Miami-Dade County that you won't see on TV. And if you're local, if you live in the area, maybe we can learn something from each other. Whenever I target a small area or town, or it could be a CDP, which is a place that's not incorporated, but it's a CDP means census designated place. It has its own limits, and the census publishes their own statistics and data about the place, but it's not incorporated, as opposed to a town which is incorporated and has its own council or commissioners and police department, or maybe they contract out with another police department, fire and all that. So we got a lot of CDPs in Miami-Dade County that don't get officially recognized as cities. So I try to do that, and I always try to educate myself a little bit before I go into an area. I use Google and Wikipedia a lot to get that information. But like I said, I also use Google and try to get information that won't be on Wikipedia, and some of my own knowledge too. Being at transit for 39 years, I'm always going to bring a little bit of transit out, a couple of my stories sometimes. If we go to a place, I'll tell you what Miami-Dade transit routes serve the place or serve the area. And if we come across a bus, I'll show it to you. I also love trains. I love everything that moves, airplanes, whatever. We come across something, I point it out. It's kind of a nerdy channel, but it's my own. I don't get paid for it. I'm not monetized. That's why, you know, if you like it, hit the like button. If you like this type of video, subscribe. If you don't, that's okay too. And like I said, thanks for, and I'll put a link. If you don't know my subscribers, don't know who he is, I'll put a link on his channel. His channel is extremely entertaining, not boring like this one. It's extremely entertaining, and believe me, you'll spend hours looking at his videos. They're very good. There's a lot of good YouTubers out there that put a lot of interesting content. Some of them have the gift of gab. They can talk very smoothly, unlike me. Some of them are kind of silly. Some of them are entertaining. I don't try to imitate anybody. I don't try to be like nobody. You know, I'm always been a quiet person, so I'm not going to jump in front of the camera and make little blah, blah, blah. I also refuse to talk politics in this channel because politics divides us all. And I try not to cuss. Sometimes something slips out. So, we're in the Redlands, and I do a lot of videos here in the Redlands, beautiful country. Part of the county. They call it God's country. That's why I said country. They call it God's country, the locals do. The place officially is called Redland, but a lot of the locals, they call it the Redlands. And so I hope you enjoy the video. If you don't, it's okay. I understand. And what else can I say? I put out a video.
Start recording emergency video.
Every 2 days, sometimes daily. It depends how I feel. I always film from the car. I don't walk around with a camera because I had a back injury a few years ago, and I can't get around as well as I used to. So it's gonna be, you know, honest video mostly about Miami-Dade County. I appreciate it when people comment. You can learn from the channel, but I can learn from you too. And I think, you know, I love this country. I love all areas. And I think, like I said before, Miami-Dade gets a little bit of a bad rap. So I try to show the parts of Miami-Dade that people usually don't see. So that's my introduction video for the new subscribers. Check out my other videos if you like. And thank you for subscribing. And as I always say when I end my videos, I was a supervisor. I've been to a lot of bus accidents, vehicle accidents. I've seen a lot of blood, guts, and I respect speed and safety on the road. So I always say, don't drink and drive. We need all our skills to survive. The streets are dangerous, my friends. So be kind to each other. Check out the videos, please, and I'll see you soon. From the Redlands, this is Transit Joe saying bye-bye.